Hi, and welcome. My name is Otto. I am excited to present this new tutorial series on the latest Orion MT version 10 release. We are excited to announce the new Easy Trader system. Today, we'll walk you through this new powerful swing trading tool. It helps you trade with clear rules and controlled risk. Easy Trader makes complex execution simple. It brings advanced trading tools within reach for anybody, really. It helps traders of all levels. Now, what makes Easy Trader generate real edge? We built Easy Trader with these practical principles. Dollar cost averaging. We stagger entries over time. That improves your average cost. It reduces the risk of a single bad fill, so your net entry price tends to be better. Smart trailing stops. They lock in gains as trades move in your favor. Stops adapt to current volatility. That turns intraday noise into controlled performance. Disciplined risk and position sizing. Set rules define trade size and exposure caps. Tiered stops protect your capital. Those rules run automatically. That removes emotional mistakes. And finally, adaptive biasing. A lightweight momentum classifier runs continuously. It estimates market tilt, bullish or bearish. The system adjusts bias and sizing based on confidence. Less exposure in choppy markets, more exposure as conviction builds. It helps reduce false signals. That's the core. Short, repeatable rules, automatic risk controls. A bias engine that adjusts on the fly. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Okay, here we go. How Easy Trader works. Short version first. Then later we'll break down the core ideas into a detailed setup. Price-based indicators, or PBI. Pick the price-based technical indicators you want to use in your strategy. Easy Trader will use these to look for entry trades. You can then either select a different PBI for the exit trade, or, alternatively, just select a desired offset from the previous entry. Automate entries and exits with adaptive controls. Easy Trader will automatically place limit orders based on the selected PBI with a desired offset. Not only that, you can also add an optional adaptive feature to the offset. That means that Easy Trader will automatically add a momentum bias. Yes! If the short-term momentum is shifting to a bullish bias, Easy Trader will become less aggressive in selling and more aggressive in buying. No kidding! This is one of the key ways in which Easy Trader generates alpha. Smart risk and profit management. Use one cancels other pairs, OCOs, to manage trades. Set a profit target and a stop loss for each trade. If one order fills, the other cancels automatically. Add smart trailing stops to lock in gains as the trade moves. Controlled trading with conditional systems. Easy Trader has lots of fine-tuning parameters for regime change and risk. It plugs into Orion MT's conditional systems. That means you can define market patterns to watch for, then start or stop strategies automatically based on those patterns. So it all works harmoniously with surprising results. So, PBIs to define the strategy, automated limit entries and exits to enforce it, adaptive offsets to take advantage of short-term market shifts, OCOs and trailing stops to protect and capture profits, conditional rules to control when the system runs. Wow, that's a lot. Well, ready to dive in? Next, your guide to Easy Trader system components. Welcome to this hands-on module. We'll take a quick tour. Each panel plays a key role. They help you set up, run, and monitor strategies. Let's walk through them one by one. Account and instrument panel. This is your starting point. Pick the trading account you want to use, choose the symbol, and set the time frame. 1 minute is best. Once you have completed the full setup, you can save it as a preset. Setup panel, where ideas become rules. Input the parameters for your system logic here. Select your buy and sell, PBIs, indicators. Add offsets and quantities. Those trigger your limit entries and exits. Optional, adaptive adjustments. The system can tweak orders as momentum shifts. Set sensitivity to control how aggressive those tweaks are. Settings panel. Fine-tune the behavior. Define system trading times. Tell the system when it may run. Set overall risk tolerance. Add profit targets and profit trailing stops. Small changes here change the whole strategy. Orders panel. Watch live activity. See active, pending, and filled orders in real time. Track how your strategy is executing in the market. It's your operations dashboard. Chart panel. See your strategy come alive. Every order and trade is shown on the live chart. Working orders appear as lines or markers. Filled entries show up as boxes with the quantity. This lets you match strategy actions to price moves instantly. If a trade missed, the overlay shows why. Was the price never reached, or did a stop move? That makes debugging simple. The visual feedback builds trust in the system. Start-stop conditions. Control when the system runs. Create start rules to begin automated trading. Use your favorite indicators or just use simple price targets. Create stop rules to pause or stop it. Align your strategies with market conditions. Avoid the major pitfalls. Risk panel. Protect your capital. Configure core risk settings here. Set parameters so the strategy stays in your comfort zone. Risk controls are not optional, they're essential. We'll get into the details of these later. Performance monitoring panel. Check system health. Track vitals and metrics in real time. See how the strategy is performing at a glance. Use these KPIs to judge effectiveness and iterate. Recap. Account and instrument to choose where and what you trade. Setup to define rules. Settings to tune behavior. Orders to monitor execution. Charts to visualize and debug. Start/stop to control run conditions. Risk to protect capital. Performance to track results. Our goal was to make your trading life easy and not stressful. Do you see why we called it Easy Trader? Now, let's build our first Easy Trader. Keep it simple, one step at a time. First, choose whether it is buy-side or sell-side strategy. Next, pick the price-based indicator, PBI, that signals your entries. These tell Easy Trader when to place entry orders. Set the desired offset from the PBI. Let's also add the optional adaptive offset. We'll use the defaults. Next, entry and exit quantities. Set how much to buy and how much to sell. If entry is greater than exit, you'll accumulate residual quantities. Residuals share the initial stop, but each gets its own smart trailing stop. You'll see why when we run a trade. Choose your exit method. Use a price-based indicator or use a fixed offset from the last entry. Pick whichever fits your strategy. Let's also use a PBI for the exit. Let's enable the optional adaptive offset on the exit as well. This will nudge the offset inside a set range and is responsive to market momentum. Next, let's set the trading session timings. Set when trading starts and stops each day. You can add a cooling off period too. Max round turns. Limit the number of round trips. Max drawdown. Cap losses before the system halts. Profit target. Set a session or trade goal. Profit trailing stops. Lock gains as price moves. Stop loss trigger. If an initial stop is hit, the system shuts down. You can liquidate positions and cancel orders immediately. This is also a setting. Risk tiered stops. Tighten stops after profitable trades to protect gains. The residual quantities will use the smart trailing stops to lock in profits and yet participate in large moves. Start/stop conditions. Optional but powerful. Define rules to start or stop the system automatically. Create your own rules, or you can test the pre-built rules. Run in black box mode for full automation. Let the system do the work. That's the parameter map. Short, clear settings that control complex behavior. Ready to run this? Before we do that, let's save as a preset.